first and foremost, before we do that, Shedeur and Deshaun held a completely open to the public camp. Over 500 kids showed up. Just kudos to them for doing that. Really, really cool. The videos that came out of it were awesome. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. It was a cool gesture and cool to see them do that. The two, though, have been working out together with Jerry Jeudy and Casey Concepcion and some of the other Browns receivers down in Florida as they get ready to resume this quarterback battle that we've been talking about for weeks on end. Do you guys, and it's kind of rare to see two quarterbacks competing for the same spot, working out together in that scenario. I don't think any one of us got the impression that those two had bad blood with each other, that they hated each other. Shedeur went out of his way to say nothing that happens on the field is going to impact my relationship with Deshaun off the field, which is at least encouraging to hear. But, G, do you think these two guys working out like this before they get into camp is going to help get the best out of each other and eventually get the Browns their best possible quarterback in an iron sharpens iron kind of fashion when it rolls back around, when training camp resumes?
Yeah, like I kind of compared. We're at a golf course, and obviously people are going to go out there and golf, and yes, you are competing for the best score, but in reality, you're competing against yourself against the golf course. So it's it's the same reason why you can go out there, and if you're losing, guys don't end up fighting on the golf course. Because guess what? Like, I'm out here trying to compete against myself, the golf course, and do what I could do. And it's the same thing with quarterbacks. Like, Shedeur Sanders doesn't play defense. So it's not like Deshaun Watson is going to drop back and Shedeur Sanders is going to jump off the sideline and intercept the football. Like, they're out there trying to put work in to do what's best and understand the offense and do what Todd Monken wants them to do. So with that being said, when you get out there and what you do between them 3 seconds when a pass rush is coming, that's the basic part of quarterback competition. I like the fact that they do have a camaraderie off the field. I like the fact that there's no friction, and I like the fact that they came together to get the most out of each other. I remember, and go back really quickly, Zach, is I remember Tim Couch and Kelly Holcomb talking about on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. They came on and talked about how they had a really good relationship off the field and how they really support each other because they knew how difficult it was to be a backup. And I think that's a good situation to have.
Yeah, and those two guys were getting told two totally different things by Butch Davis, which is a different segment we'll do another day.
Right. Uh-huh.
In the bigger picture here, G, I'm two things. I'm a grumpy old man, and I'm a realist, right? Should these guys be taking a little bit of their downtime to throw with the receivers? Yes. Does it matter if it happens in Miami, in Berea, in Westlake? No. Does it matter who's all there? No. Like 15 years ago, it was Camp Colt, and it was like, wow, this is a big deal. They got together. Yep. Guess what? That did not save Camp Colt or Colt McCoy from being a career backup, and it did not save the 2011 Browns from being a 5-win team. You do the work. It's just a different world where everything's spotlighted. The real stuff starts next week and really picks up in week 2, where they have 10 practices in the first 11 days of camp. Then we'll find out. Right now, frankly,
easy money. Right now it's easy. Anybody could be great now. But can you wake up day after day after day after day? It's 4 days in a row, and you're like, man, my body hurts.
Can I give you guys a real life example of this? So my recruiting class at Emerson was 3 kids. There was a 6'4" big guy, me, and then someone even a little shorter than me, who's now not going to name names because give away something, but shorter than me, point guard. So we came in together, and that's who I got to beat. I'm a way better shooter than this dude. He's a significantly better basketball player than I was. Until we got out and scrimmaged, in my head, I was like,
just easy money.
They recruited this kid? Come on. Like, I'm 5'8.5" on a good day. Like, this dude's 5'6", and you think he beat him in every shooting drill, beat him in every passing, until we got in the court. Until there was a real scrimmage, until it became 3-on-3, 5-on-5, situations like that. And then guess what? I realized I was here to help him keep his GPA high enough so he wouldn't get kicked off the team, and I was the GPA boost. And the way our careers have gone afterwards, he's my best to this day. He's my best friend. He wouldn't be where he is without some of my help. I wouldn't be where I am today without some of his help. And it worked out great. But what happens when there's no pads on, when there's no pass rush, can look great in a video. It doesn't mean we're going to get that to translate to on-field production. Just because I could shoot when there's no defense doesn't mean I can get past somebody when there's a hand in my face. I like the fact that they're friends. I like the fact that they're willing to help build each other up, that they're not in some vile butting head situation where it's, oh, he played well. Screw him. We don't No, I'd much rather it be this current situation that they're in, because I do think there is benefits to having your backup, whoever wins, whoever doesn't be the backup, having your back.
Yeah.
I think that matters.
It does.
Todd Monken has been very clear this is going to be one with pads on in a full speed scrimmage, not in anybody's workout.
Yeah, that ain't gonna save you. That's the thing. This is football. You could be between them white lines. It don't matter what religion you are, how much money you got,
that's right.
whether your 401k is packed. It don't matter. Like when you get out there, somebody is coming to get you because they fight for a job. So kumbaya works. It's good to talk about, but in about 2 weeks, ain't none of that gonna matter.